Hello, my beautiful moon followers. How are we all doing? I am so sorry. I just want to apologise to you, Virgo, especially for those that have been waiting for a March reading. I've had some personal things that have gone on. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind being vulnerable. I had a slight procedure done on my left ear. I've not been able to hear for the last 5 months, and that's now resolved. Don't know whether it was part of an ascension symptom, but that's resolved now. And also, this month as a family, we've taken some time out because we've had our mother and stepfather's headstone placed, now the memorial stone. So that was a big step for us as a family. It brought an ending and completions. So I just want to thank you for your patience. This reading, I'm kind of going to make it a little bit timeless, to be honest with you, Virgo. Not for convenience, not because I want to skip out on giving you what you deserve, but I think it's more because the events of the recent moon that we've had with Libra moon, to give in that energy, to allow that energy to actually unfold. It's recently passed through, I think it was last Tuesday, I think. And with that energy, with the Libra energy, it's naturally going to bring in any particular endings that were meant to be bringing in some balance in your life, whether that be in finance or love, career, home moves and things. So this reading really is to sort of see what energies that Spirit wants us to acknowledge at this time. And before the eclipse season, which is next, I believe it's April the 8th, which would fall, I think, on a Monday, depending on where you are in the world. And that energy is quite an intense eclipse energy that we're going to be stepping into, because we have an event of the planets. You've got Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Most planets, and Mercury will be in retrograde. Most planets will be actually all together at that point in the 8th house of Virgo, which is soul connections, which is bringing in balance and new beginnings and partnerships for a lot of you out there. It can also bring in tower moments, the eclipse moments of eclipsing things out of your life that serve you no purpose anymore, whether that's relationships or work, career, or personal finance, something big. It's usually a very big event, and this particular eclipse, Virgo, it happens the next time will be in 84 years time. So unless you're going to be crawling around like a tortoise, having a very, very long life, then this is perhaps going to be a one-off motion, a moment for you, and it will bring in some very big events of your life. Okay, so with this particular reading, I will do more for April now. As I said, now I'm back on track, but I really want this to sort of give it time for this to unfold for you. So let's step in. I've already premeditated on the cards. Go on then. What we're going to do is I'm going to allow Spirit to give us just a few cards, just to have a look at the current energies, what we can expect over the next few days. And then as we close out from the March season, what Spirit wants us to focus on in April. Now, April is a fire sign. It is the beginning of the solar year. It is the first sign of the zodiac. So with it, along comes with it is a natural urge and passion and pushing things forward. So you're already be stepping into that. If you don't feel that energy now, you will start to feel that passionate energy, and you will notice it in people around you as well. A little bit like when not Saturn, Mars is in retrograde, you can tend to see a little bit of fiery energy sort of pop up out of the surface. But that is because people have unresolved issues that they want to discuss, or things that they really wanted to sort of put an ending to, and they've not done it up until this point. Okay, so look out for that. But we're just going to wait to see what Spirit are going to give us here. What can we show Virgo at this time as we're stepping out of March and slowly ease our way, Spirit, into April? I do like to do my readings around eclipse times and around the moons, full moon and new moons, because it's on point with the energy, rather than sort of energy can ripple, it can residue, it can hover around and stick around. However, I like to be really on it with the energy, so that I can be right in that sort of tornado moment and really get into the thick of that energy so that Spirit can show us what they really want us to work with. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, let's just pop these in order. Okay, please going to have some more energy cards, show us what we need to see. Okay, so there's already some very strong energies that have been surfacing over the last few weeks for some of you, and moving on into April. Thank you, that's turned as well. Right, okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Sun card, which is a lovely card to have. With the Sun card, it always brings in that light and hope. So if you have had a very dark season, now's the time for the seeds to start to flourish, for those seeds that we plant for new beginnings in springtime. If it's spring where you are, the sun will help that to grow. It can't grow, you can't grow without all of the nourishing elements that you need. You may have been indulging in certain parts of your life and thought, right, okay, I think I'm manifesting, but I want to manifest a little bit stronger, and I want to be more poignant about what it is I'm manifesting at this time. And the sun's going to help you to grow with that. It's going to bring in that last sort of jigsaw puzzle that you've been waiting for, that nourishment that you need, the warmth. Some of you may be connecting to Leo signs. Some of you out there may be thinking about planning a little trip away at this time and working with others, and maybe perhaps even thinking of a move. Okay, let's have a look at the energies that we've got combined here for you then, Virgo. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse, you'll be glad to hear. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which, Virgo, you've shown up in the reading. The Seven of Cups, Death card, the Magician. As I said, the manifesting was there. We've got the Magician card next to the Moon, which the sun and the moon are both together, so that's your Libra energy. And the last card that we've got showing up there is the Ten of Pentacles. So in here, I can see that there's been a roundabout trip for a lot of you out there. You've been through a bit of a journey, and with having the sun and the moon energies together, that's your Libra balance. Okay, so any secrets that have been sort of hidden, or any information that's been withheld from you at this time, will start to show itself with this is the Libra moon. Okay, I know that this can be Cancerian or Scorpio. For me, in this reading, it's really showing you that the light and the dark, it's going to start to even out, and that Libra energy to bring and restore the balance and the warmth that you need at this time, it is going to be starting to come in for you, Virgo. Okay, so if you have felt that you've had a delay with documents and some truth, if you've been in court cases and things, you will start to find that the sun energy could perhaps turn up in your experience as a person that steps in to help you right at the last sort of hour. Okay, now in here, for a big group of you out there, we've got the King of Cups. So this could be a person that's in your life, or it could be the energy that you've been sort of progressing at the moment and really getting to know who you are over this throughout since December. With the energy, you've been emotionally balanced. The King of Cups, they're the maturest energy, and sexually mature intellectually. They've got it all going on. Okay, so if you've been feeling this energy that you've just felt all of a sudden you're not emotionally unstable anymore, you may have had a period or an event in your life that really upset the apple cart and it really threw you off balance, and this energy that's coming in, the balance that the Libra moon will start to restore, is your emotional state of being. Okay, and you'll be putting your work into that, and somebody else will also be putting the work into that. You may be spending a lot of time putting your time and efforts into things that you want to now grow, because we've got the Three of Pentacles there. I mean, look at the concentration on this gentleman's face in the card. Is really focusing on that stability, really focusing on the craftsmanship, but also I'm drawn to the feathers that he's crafting. focusing on your spiritual side, which will connect with your emotion as well. You know, the feathers is working with archangels and starting to work with your spirit team a bit more and putting your trust in that. And I know that this is a tarot reading, and I know that lots of people are very drawn to tarot, which is why I do tarot, to help people. But I'm getting an energy here that Spirit are saying to try and focus inwardly as well. It's okay to trust readings and things where people use the tool to try and help you to get the message across. But equally, it's also bringing balance in where you're putting a bit of work in yourself and trusting your intuition. You're trusting your gut rather than sort of like indulging in an addiction side of wanting to know what the next step is, really hungry to please just tell me what I've got to do. Spirit are encouraging you at this time to really think about, you've got the skill sets, you were born with the skill sets that you need, okay? So that they just want you to nurture that a little bit along with the King of Cups. And we've had a little bit of sadness, and this may be due to the emotions that the eclipses bring in the next few weeks, or it could have been in the past. But the Five of Cups is just feeling you really understand yourself and you've really done your work emotionally from the heart. You've fixed heartbreak, you've broken down mistakes you may have contributed to relationships, or perhaps you blamed yourself for certain things that haven't worked. And this Five of Cups energy, it really is an illusion. It's what you would expect that the moon energy would sort of have, because there's always the Two of Cups. The soulmate has always been there, either tucked away in the heart, or you just know that there's somebody there for you if you're thinking about relationships at this time. But you've been losing hope, and this black cloak is when we start to indulge in the side of emotion that really hurts us, and sadness and things, we attract more of it. And what's happening is it's been manifesting and manifesting and manifesting and building up, and it's been put in such a brick wall up. This person can't be seen this way. It's like the invisible cloak, Harry Potter. This person has really built up the emotion that much that it's pushing people away. So if you found yourself in this energy, please don't take whatever experience you've been through. You've always got this hope, okay? You've always got the soulmate energy. And when I mentioned the eclipse, I was actually told that the event that's happening in April with this particular huge eclipse is in the 8th house. The eighth house is soulmate connections. And soulmates come in all vices. They don't have to be a lover. They don't have to be a sexual partner. They can also be best of friends. They could be people that you vibe with. They can be animal form. A lot of us out there have animals. I've currently got Frank, bless him. I very rarely let him join me here in these readings because he can be naughty. He can bark at shadows going past the windows. And he's quite loud, bless him. He's resting at the minute. But I felt today that I wanted to. I didn't want him to have to be pushed away. Sometimes they want the extra love and the extra care. So if you find that you've got an animal that's extra fussy at the moment and wanting extra love, then give them that love, because when you pet an animal, they take away the stress from you, okay? Somebody needed to hear that out there. But talking of letting the stress go away, we're also having the Libra energy balancing in by taking and lifting off this nonsense that's been going off in the head, the chitter chatter when you put your head on the pillow and you can't sleep at night, and all those ruminating thoughts that constantly wake you up very early hours of the morning. It's self-entrapment, but it was in reverse. So Spirit are actually showing that because the sun energy is coming in, that's going to be starting to lift up for you now as well. And maybe it's just because you start to see things clearer. And when you start to see what it is that you want to put your time and energy and efforts into, you start to get more excited again, and you start to feel the passion, and you think, right, I'm going to stick with that plan. I'm going to make the move, and I'm going to work on that. And that allows that black cloak energy to dissipate, to start to melt away. Excuse me 1 minute. Do you like my little bunny rabbit? It's Easter here in the UK this weekend, and I've treated myself. You know, cheers to you. Treated myself to a little. You got to have a cup of tea. Treated myself to a little bunny. I couldn't resist it. Well, I got a couple of them actually, but anyway. So yeah, treat yourself. So the next energy that we're moving into is the Virgo energy. It's showing us about being grounded and really in your. It's in your best energy. Look, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the earth energy, pure green groundedness, and keeping yourself grounded at this time, because the energy, the passion energy that comes in, you're going to need to stay grounded at this time. She's really focusing again on that pentacle, but she's put her trust in that pentacle. She's put her efforts and put the time in there. So at this moment in time, you may have found yourself that all the energy that you put into your work time and your savings, you might have started saving a little bit of money. It's starting to pay off, and it will start to show its fruit. Okay, so keep at it. You're doing the right thing. You've perhaps been going through your house bills, mortgages and car finances and things, and you really sort of been focusing, and Taurus energy comes in as well within the April and May time. So I'm getting from Spirit that it's a great time to give yourself a pat on the back for the things that you've done really well. Okay, and that will help to keep your vibration high. It will help to take away any of the nasty residue energies. And I think there's a few of you that have been sort of prompted to also ground. Keep yourself grounded, meditate, have a nice warm bath, have a walk, swim, whatever it is that it takes for you to get out of those sort of mental thoughts, whatever it is that takes you out of a funk. Indulge in that at this moment in time. Not so much chocolate and everything else that we indulge in, or alcohol and whatever your vice is, but you've been advised to take in the new shoots, the buds, wherever you reside in, whether there's snow on the ground. There's always something to appreciate and something to really focus on that's going to help you to. It's all about the manifesting. It's all about getting that platform ready to showcase what you're really made of and who you truly are. And you've been thinking about your options. There's some of you out there that have possibly had scattered energy. I always see the Seven of Cups with your options, illusions, possibilities, really thinking about what options that you've got on your plate at this moment in time. And if you're feeling that there's a little bit of lack, that you don't particularly have any soul connections that you vibe with, then start to join clubs and things. If you found that whatever hasn't worked in the past, give yourself some options, okay? If you're feeling a bit bored with where you've been, what you're doing now, that's okay. Try something new. It won't hurt. It's a new year, isn't it? New year, new you, or same you, new year. Just try something different. Or you're being encouraged to ground yourself, think about the options that you do have, and focus on being happy with what you've got now. Because if you're not satisfied with what you have now and you're trying to manifest new in, it will just get put in a hold panel, okay? It gets put in a hold because what energy we're giving to the universe is, this is what I want, universe, but I haven't got this now. This is what I want, universe, but I haven't got that. And what the universe gives you is, the more attention you give to the one that's the loudest, that's what the universe is going to serve to you, okay? And we've got the Death card here. So this could be a transformation that you finally realised, actually, I've been really trying to manifest. I've been really trying to change things in my life, and things haven't been moving the way that you wish for them to be moving. This could be coming in to bring an end into those thoughts. It could just be as simple as the thoughts that you've been having that have been blocking your way. You can do if you feel that you're not actually bringing in the goods now, because this is our harvest season to bring in the good times. If you feel that that has been delayed, then what you can do to help with the transformation is, if you place yourself in a chair and you back up against a wall somewhere so that you've got your feet flat on the ground, and then what you can do is focus at the top of your top chakra, your crown chakra, okay? And this is just a little bit of a tip for you out there. In front of you, if you focus a silhouette of a human body and pretend that silhouette is you, and you start to fill that silhouette with all of the bad things that we have ruminating in our heads. I can't do this. I don't have enough money. I haven't got enough friends. Start to throw those bad words into that silhouette. Fill that silhouette up with bad words, okay? Visualize that in front of you. That is yourself, okay? Now, visualize taking deep breaths in, hold the breath, visualize a golden light entering the top of your crown chakra and blow out with a big sigh and visualize all of those bad, fear and horrible words and energies dissipating out of that silhouette. And if you practice this a few times, taking deep breaths in, visualize, and then visualizing all those toxic words and energies leaving that silhouette body and filling up with the golden sparkling light, you will find that you will start to fear things far less and start to get rid of the worms out of the mind, okay? Just a little tip for you out there, because you have got your manifesting card. And what you need to be doing at this time is Spirit want you to do the homework, which is the clearing, for you to be able to take and receive the energies that they're giving to you for the new ideas. If you've been asking for more finance, more money, more control, if you've been asking for Spirit to show you a new path, a new way, a new partnership, if we're constantly tuned into the lack, or if we're constantly tuned in with what's gone wrong, we're blocking any radio system. If you don't get the channel tuned in right, you're not going to hear the song properly, are you? You're going to hear a crackle. So you may only just be partly manifesting for that reason. Okay, it's all, this whole reading is all about you bringing in your blessings, okay? With the sun card being there, as I said, in the reading, it's a beautiful energy to bring in anyway. You've got the gorgeous sunflowers and this young life. The white horse symbolises spirit, where you're riding on Spirit's back. You're riding and partnershiping with Spirit, okay, the divine. And some of you, again, I'm being drawn to be able to moving forward with a transition. If you've got somebody that's possibly at end of life, God bless them if they are, and you've been supporting them, then there's going to be a release in the next sort of few weeks for that particular energy, okay? So I don't predict death, and Spirit don't, because that's actually, it's not a will that they like to sort of discuss. The transition is very personal, but I'm just getting, for those of you that are helping somebody on end of life, then that's thanked. It's thanked by Spirit, it's thanked by the universe, okay? And we've also got, at the end of this, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is the ultimate. This is really what you're hoping to bring in, okay? So you know you've got the tools, you've got the power. I mean, look, he's got the stag on his head. The stags are powerful leaders, okay? So you know that you're capable of leading. If you're thinking of going into education again so that you can get a different job, or if you're thinking of applying for a new leadership role, then you have got some great energy to come in to help you with that transition, okay? So allow yourself to transform, allow things to start moving, that shifting, changing. Allow that energy to work with you, okay? Because the divine white feathers, divine angel wings, they want to work. They want you to get your blessings as well, Virgo, because they know that you deserve the blessings. And for those of you that really have put that work in, you're going to start to see these things coming in, okay? Because who doesn't want stability? Who ultimately doesn't want to feel secure in these times that we're having? They're very strange times. Who doesn't want this self-sufficient, secure, beautiful energy? We deserve this energy. You do deserve this energy, Virgo. Excuse me, I'm going to have a sip. You do deserve this, you know. There are some magical things that are going to be coming in for you. What we're going to have a quick look at, I'm just going to quickly clarify one or two before we get into the next part of the reading, which I want to do what Spirit want you to work on, okay? let's have a quick look. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to look at the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. That way we've got the fine balance there. And we want to know why the Five of Cups has shown up in the reading for some of you. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit, can you show me why is the Five of Cups showing up in Virgo's energy there, please? Is that one of the blockages that's been holding back their full manifesting powers? Thank you. We are the magicians of the zodiac. And some of the things that you've been trying to call in now, you know, you've been working on these for years. It's not something that's sort of like just, right, okay, I want it now. This is what I want it now. For some of you, you've been asking for partnerships, you've been asking for a move, you've been asking for things to improve for some time now. Thank you. Right, so let's have a look why we've got the Five of Cups then. Okay. Yeah. So this may be related to, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Right, so somebody could have actually been stealing from whoever this is. Stealing emotions from the heart, or stealing finances, or stealing ideas. You know, you could be in a business place where somebody's got the credit for the work that you've done. Now, with this energy, the Five of Cups, this is why they are asking you. It's been building up over time, whoever you are out there, okay? And this sneaky energy, this is quite a powerful energy. This King of Wands can be a fire sign, but they've been a bit sneaky, haven't they? They might have been playing, sort of not playing very nicely behind your back. Okay, male or female, this is an energy. It can be work related as well. And the balance, this is a Libra. This is when I said the Libra energy will bring in the balance. This is showing the Libra scales, look. So the energy is going to be changing for you. They're giving you the opportunity to start balancing out your finances. So if you've had shared finances with somebody and you're no longer with them, don't worry about your bills and worrying about where your money is going to come from, because with the Sun card being there, the options of the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, you've not got anything to worry about when it comes to finances, okay, Virgo? You're going to have more than enough that you can share with others. We tend to do that because we know what it's like to struggle, don't we? Okay, let me just have a quick look. The Sun card then, please. I mean, that's a beautiful card, Spirit. Can you please clarify the Sun? Can you please clarify the Sun energy in the next few days and weeks, please? Why is the Sun card here? Love and light I'm hearing. How beautiful. Thank you. Do you have a clarifying card? Thank you. Right. Yeah, the Sun cards come in because you're moving away from. We've got the King of Swords, the truth's coming. Whatever truth you've been waiting for, or this could be a Libra. It could be the Libra energy, because the King of Swords is also a Libra. And the Chariot card, the Sun's coming in, but there's also a Tower card, look. So we've got the Tower, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Chariot card. Okay, the Sun's coming in because they've broken down that financial barrier that's been there, or they've broken down this relationship, or the universe. Something big has happened, and if it hasn't happened yet, it is to come in. This is the eclipse energy. Eclipses bring in earthquakes around the world. This type of eclipse will bring in a big monumental event. Okay, so for those of you that have been feeling really trapped or really stuck in that sinking sand mud, you won't be for long. Have patience with yourself. The universe have been absolutely working in the background, working like Trojan horses, been manifesting with you, co-creating with you at this time, Virgo. Okay, but in order for you to bring in this good, beautiful energy, this stability that you're craving at this time, you're going to have to still keep in this high vibe energy. And if this means that you spend less time with people that you usually spend time with, please do. You know, you're not going to hurt any relationship by taking me time. And if it means that you stop plans of some sort just for the time being, Okay, just to give yourself that thinking time. Then if you have, do what you've got to do, Virgo. Do what you've got to do, because this isn't just about the next few days, the next few weeks. This is your gear up energy for the big monumental event, this eclipse that's coming in. And I'm recording this on, I believe it's the 29th of March today. Three of Pentacles, yeah, putting the work in. I'm recording this on the 29th and it will be uploaded in the next few days. So the eclipse, as I said, is on April the 8th. So you've got a couple of weeks. Queen of Cups, yeah. Just wanted to have a sneak peek at the energy. Okay, right. So what we're going to do, is, I mean, that alone, I would have just left that there, to be quite honest with you, Virgo. But because I have been absent for a little while, I want to give you extra so that you've got more to work with and more understanding, okay? Right then, let's get into what Spirit want you to work on. I wouldn't be surprised if the manifesting comes back up again. But let's see what Spirit want you to work with and work on. And this is for the next few weeks, okay? Thank you, Divine Spirit, for working with us, Virgos. We really, truly appreciate your love, light and guidance. Please show me what you would like Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon and Rising to work on over the next few weeks. What is the ultimate goal? Who and what's going to help them? What energies can they expect emotionally? What would you like for them to put on one side on the back burner whilst they work on their goal? What action would you like them to take? And what is the best possible outcome? Please be as clear and precise as you can. Thank you. There we go. It's come back again. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance. There is your balance. It's going to repeat itself. And that's better. It's okay if the cards start to reveal themselves again, if they repeat, because they're just making sure that we understand, okay? Who or what will help Virgo whilst they work on this, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, King of Swords, yeah, cutting out. Using that truth and clarity. It's a gift having truth and clarity if you need it at this time. Having the intellect as well. The King of Swords is also intellectual and having a clear thinking mind when we're making decisions that can be extremely difficult in life. What emotions can we expect over the next few weeks, please? Thank you. Okay, right, that's for some of you, not all of you, and we will clarify because we've got the 3 of Swords and we've got the 8 of Swords in reverse. But the 8 of Swords in reverse is repeated again. What would you like for us to place on the back burner whilst we work on our goals, Spirit? What do we need to put on the back burner? Excuse me. Honestly, I feel like I need to sneeze. Excuse me, Virgo. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we've got a Knight of Cups. Emotional overthinking, perhaps. The way that those waves look in there. Okay, thank you. That is action to take. And have we got any more for action to take, please? Thank you. Wow. Okay. We have got the Tower card and we've got the Page of Cups. And the best possible outcome, please. Best possible outcome for Virgo. If the light changes, Virgo, it's because I'm facing a window and we're having early April showers here in the UK, and it can't make up its mind whether it's sunny or if it's going to rain. It's a bit on and off. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you've got better weather than we have. Okay, thank you. Do you want me to take all of those? Okay. Some of these are repeating. Okay, right. We'll get that one clarified. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, again, we've got this time, in this particular read, we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so absolutely being in your power, being emotionally balanced and stable at this time. You've done your tear crying, you've filled the oceans full of that, for those of you that have had a horrible sort of sorrowful time. but you've also got your cup. You've been learning to self-soothe and fill up your own cup first, understanding to soul please and not people please at this time. Okay. So what Spirit want you to work on then? Let's have a look. Well, as before, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse and we've got the Temperance, okay? Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael. We've got an energy here that they want you to work on is letting this go. Learning to let this negative mindset go of not having enough. And the best way that you can learn to let this sort of energy go is by repeating mantra. You can start to write things down. Some people prefer to write it down. You can write down mini affirmations or I am good enough, I am worthy, I have everything that I need today, everything that I need, I'm secure, I am loved, the universe has my back, I have food, I have shelter, I have love, I am loved. Okay, allow yourself to start letting that energy drop away from you so that they can step in, because you make a move, they make a move, and they're wanting to bring in this balance. You could have a Sagittarian friend or partner or child that helps to bring in and restore this balance for you at this time. But again, with the Libra balance, it's all about bringing in the scales and making things fair. Okay, it's also, I'm just noticing on here as well, the spheres. It's got 3 juggling spheres, the Temperance. These aren't cups this time. Normally the Temperance has the 2 cups, the soulmate kind of energy and emotion. But this has got 3 spheres that is juggling. 2 are silver and 1 is gold. Okay, so helping to bring in that balance, the richness, taking a risk. Do you know when you juggle, you're taking a risk, aren't you? There's always the one in the middle that you're going to drop. And it's quite difficult to regulate that sort of energy. And because it's got its toe in dipped in the water on there as well, it's just changing things around a little bit. To bring balance in, you're going to have to start changing things and being a bit more jovial about things, not being too serious, taking things too seriously, because when we're in financial bother or somebody's upset us or broken us heart, when we're in that energy, we take everything serious from that point on, and we forget to have fun like a child. We neglect the inner child of us, and don't care if you've been a victim of people gossiping and things in the workplace or relationships, friends, family. I'm hearing don't take notice of it anymore, because that draws you down, it brings you down. It starts to then make you think that you're not worthy, and we're not having that, because Virgo, you are worthy. Worthy of every good thing that comes to you, okay, my darlings? Right, we have got the King of Swords. This is in the helpful part. So what's going to help you is, as I said, the clear thinking. If you're having to make decisions at this time, then while you're working on bringing in and restoring balance and kicking back in and letting the universe help you, we've got the truth speaking. So if you find you've got to have a meeting with somebody and you've got to start speaking the truth, or you've been holding things back and you've got to sit down with a friend or a lover or partner and you've got to sit down and express to them that this is how you feel it's not working anymore, or you feel that you want to take up the next level, then this energy is what's going to help you. Or it could be a friend or a boss type energy. It could be somebody in legal forces. It could be a solicitor, a lawyer, somebody who likes to bring in the truth and clarity to situations. They cut through the BS, they cut through the lies, and they bring in truth to help soothe and bring solutions to systems. So if you've had children that you've been battling in court with, or property that you've been fighting over with somebody, and this is helping you, the energy to stand your ground, or this could be a representative that is there to help you through with that, okay? Emotional side of things, we've got the 3 of Swords and we've got the 8 of Swords. So this is more to me that it's actually, this is a past energy. This is something that was brought upon your experience, but because it's alongside the 8 of Swords in reverse, it's a self-entrapment, okay? It's actually in reverse. This is more of the head now. The head is creating the constant manifesting, going over the same things being the victim, the blame victim in stories. Do you know when we tell stories to people want to get to know you and they ask you the question, what's happened in your life then? Tell me about yourself. The first thing that we're inclined to do is to tell them the bad stuff, how we got to a certain point. But when you really dissect, when you look at the blame game and we start to sort of blame other people, have another think. Spirit are asking you to have another think about that, because to let this energy go, they want you to really look into things. What part did you play into it, Virgo? What energy did you give into, or did you put into the pot to manifest? It takes two of you to manifest an energy like that. Now, I'm not saying that anything that bad happened to you, you brought upon yourself. Not at all. Sometimes we manifest things and we don't know how the hell we've done it. But in this energy, this is self-manifesting, because you're going over the same problems all the time and nothing will change until you change your mindset, okay? You're not trapped. Let it go. Get friends to help you. Get friends to help bring the truth in and to speak the truth if you need to, or if it's a court case or a workplace that's accusing you of something. Get your facts together, put everything together before Mercury retrograde, and then once that information's out there, once the truth's spoken, you can start to heal what's in your heart, okay? But use that Queen of Cups energy, male or female, use the Queen of Cups energy to bring in the healing with the Temperance, okay? And we've got an offer. It's really strange here because we've got what to leave on one side. We've got the Knight of Cups. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancerian. It could be somebody that's actually part of a cause of the relationship breakdown or work placement, or somebody that's brought in a fly by the seat moment kind of energy, or promised you the world. They've come in and they've stolen your heart, or they've made you fall for them basically, and you fell for them and fell for the lies, and then they hot trotted through the ocean, couldn't get away quick enough, look, because they got what they wanted, they've got their fill and they've gone. Okay, it's not a particular energy that I'm happy with, because it's a youthful energy, but it's not the most mature. The King of Cups wouldn't have done this. The Knight of Cups may have innocently stepped upon meeting you, shared emotions with you, not meant for, maybe got you into a place where things have been misunderstood. They should have been open. They should have actually explained that they didn't want a relationship, a full-on relationship, but it was a bit too late at that point because you'd already sort of fallen for them. That's for somebody out there that needed to hear that. Okay. In action, we have got the Tower card, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. So again, the Virgo energy is there, but the action is asking you to put your work again into what actually will give you fruit, okay? And somebody might give you an offer. You might get a helping hand as well from the universe, or you may get an offer from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. With the Page of Cups, there is a new offer there, okay? Whether that's finance or new ideas or things that start to come your way that help you to get out of that sticky mud syndrome. It could be a child, it could be niece, nephew, somebody that's innocently bringing, could be a gift if you celebrate Easter. There's something small coming in, the action, or it's asking you to give the gift to somebody that you feel that needs it at this time. Share a little bit of that love, the abundance of love that you've actually got saved up in your cup there. Share a bit of that with people that you feel that may need it at this time, because a lot of people are struggling at the moment. And some people can't articulate what their needs are fully. There is the Tower card, the action. So perhaps if it's the Empress energy that you're taking on board, where you're appearing to come from such a stable energy, people may you might find people around you get a bit jealous and envious because they want this energy. They want to feel what you're feeling. They think that you've got to this point really easily. They think you've put no work in to get this, so they don't understand, and they start to cause friction because they're a bit, well, how did they get that so easily? But what they don't know is how much work you put into everything you've got in your life behind the scenes. We don't always put everything on social media. What we do, we work on things, don't we, as Virgos? You put a lot of effort into all of the plans that you had, and you're able to enjoy those. And when people start to see that, they want it, almost like a birthright, their birthright. Some people think it's their birthright to take what you have, and that's not true, Virgo. It's your birthright to enjoy everything that you've put into your particular experience at this moment. We're here having a spiritual, physical experience. And I think when people start to get envious and jealous, that energy is residue. It's a bit icky around you, isn't it? And you can feel it, you can pick it up. If you're starting to really step into your true authentic self as a Virgo, you will really be tapped into other people's energies. Okay, right, so we've got the best possible outcome. We've got here to let this particular energy, the Five of Cups that I said, the best possible outcome is letting that now go, allowing the wind to blow that cloak off. Take it off yourself if you've got the courage. You've got a beautiful, beautiful energy behind. You've got beautiful energy behind you on this, but there's a bird very far distance. There's a bird here, a bird of hope. The bird is there as a messenger. Okay, so you may receive a message from spirit, you may receive a message from a friend that gives you that hope that you've been hanging on and waiting for. Okay, but you are going to be stepping into a fabulous energy because we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Strength card, which is fire, Aries kind of fire, passionate energy, and we've got the Justice, okay? So look at this. This is what our eclipse is going to be bringing in. We've got the clarity that you needed, the justice for those of you that have been waiting. You've been waiting a long time to match up with somebody who you've been asking for life partners, or you've been waiting for a move. You've been waiting to find that perfect house. You've been waiting to be connected with a soulmate pet, or whatever your wish is. There's going to be something coming in with the energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands knows what they want and they go after it, and they very rarely don't get it. Okay, and once they do, they hold on to it with everything they've got. And if this isn't a person coming into your life, a boss type energy, a partner, business partner, or legal, or it could be a lover. If this isn't any of those, this is the energy that you're going to be starting to adapt to, okay, to bring in that balance. So they want you to really focus for the balance to come in. They want you to focus on letting this go. Start to do that clearing of the chakras. Have a Reiki session if you can have Reiki. Do what it takes at this moment in time. Use this time to get yourself in the right energy now to be able to move forward so that you allow this gift to come in. This is a gift. It's a pure, beautiful gift from Spirit when we finally get justice, karmic justice. Okay, I'm hearing karmic justice. It's your birthright, okay, to be happy. And you've done a lot of work to get this far. I know that it's been a few months this year already, and it's been on the cards, it's been showing you that the energy's there, but it's your birthright. Okay, let's just get that clarified. Okay, why is the Justice card here, please? And the King of Wands. It could be, for those of you that may be in a court battle with the King of Wands, then it's justice against this person. Okay, so we've got the Emperor, very strong energy. Emperor overrules all the kings. It's all the kings rolled into one, all the queens rolled into one. The Emperor it's just the master of kings, isn't it? Completely rules their empire. Very strong, powerful energy. And that could be the energy that you are finally working and stepping into. Can you hear Frank? Bless him. Are you all right, baby? He's 9 this year, but he's like a 90-year-old. Oh, thank you. Right, so letting go. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, letting that energy go so that you've got the Justice coming in. Letting go of a King of Wands, for those of you that's with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. Finally letting go, not holding on to things that are really no good for you. That could be habits as well. You know what you've got to do to change. Make a small change can make a big difference. Justice is coming in because I said to you, look, we've got repeating cards. The King of Wands is there. The King of Wands again. Okay. Justice is coming in because the King of Wands wasn't playing very nicely. The Seven of Swords again. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles to bring in the balance. That's why Justice is there, Virgo. Because somebody was sneaking behind the back. And it, as I said, it could be boss energy. But there's only one boss in this reading, and that's you, Virgo. You are stepping in. And you've never felt as strong as you have, but you've only got this far because you've really put your work into this, okay? And that's what other people are not going to see coming. If you're a person that's having to stand up in court, this is going to go down like the shit is going to hit the fan, not on your side but their side, okay? And they're going to get what's coming to them. It's their karma. I'm not going to step in and start going on about that. I've been there, done that myself in the past. And you know what? It's I wouldn't want to be in your place if that's you. And if it's nothing to do with legals, then it could be just a new partnership coming in. The King of Wands, you know, having the strength to be able to finally get together with somebody new, or having the strength to just get up and go and get moving with things. Use this Aries energy, Virgo. Right? Okay. So I think what we'll do to finish off the reading, because it's, what are we in? 51 minutes. Okay. We'll have a quick look at the angel messages from Spirit, just to wrap up the reading for you. Okay, angels, what messages do we have for Virgo, please? What messages do we have for Virgo? Thank you. What messages do you have for Virgo at this time? That one's flipped over. Okay, thank you. Right, so we have got Indriel. You're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Get shining. Shiny light. As I've said before in many readings, don't be scared of shining your light. If people don't like it, they can wear sunglasses. Mystique. Keep charging ahead. And don't take no for an answer. Expect miracles and solutions to appear. Okay, yeah, that's what you've been waiting for. You put your faith in Spirit and they'll help you all the way. And Carissa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So just the encouragement that you need. You're at that last hurdle. Keep moving forward. They've got your back, okay? And any decision that you make, never be scared of making a decision, because the fear is a far worse energy than actually making that plan and making that move, okay, Virgo? Don't ever be scared of your own true power. It's other people that become scared of it because they don't understand it. They don't understand the mystiques of the universe and how we can both work and create together, okay? So I would like to just send my love for you. There's a lot of big energies there, as you can see. A lot of information to take in. So take the love from Spirit. Use the energy that you can, especially with the eclipse energy. Don't be scared of what might be around that corner. Just enjoy yourself and try to bring in that balance, but give yourself time to rest. Because if you've got blocked chakras and crown chakras, you're not going to hear what Spirit are trying to desperately say to you. And if your loved ones are trying to connect with you at this time, it's a true blessing, okay? So I wish you all the luck in the world. And as always, love and light until the next time I see you, from me and Frank. And we'll see you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.